Okay guys, good day everybody, it's Mike here. I got a cool machine here to show you. This is a Berkel Model H manual powered meat slicer. Made sometime between the early 1930s and maybe as late as the 1960s. Berkel revolutionized the butchering business with the invention of his meat slicing machines. Some of them can sell for well over $30,000 once they're refurbished. This one, if it was completely rebuilt, would probably only be worth, a couple thousand or so. But it's got some really cool features. Of course, there's no power, no plug or anything like that. It's all gear driven. Down here underneath the casting, there's a mechanism that translates the movement of the meat tray to allow the rotary blade to spin. So I'll just quickly go over some of the little features on it. It's a Berkel Model H. It's a deli or pub style slicer. Probably the smallest one they ever made. This guard right here is removable for cleaning purposes. It has a built-in sharpening device, which I'll show you in a moment a little more about because it's kind of unique. And over on this side, it has a removable plate here, just this one little thumb screw, and you can take that plate off and clean it as well. And then I'll give you a look at the data plate here. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that or not, but those are the patent dates. And then over here is the adjustment for the thickness that you want. As you turn it, you can see it'll change thicknesses. And if you go to maximum, you can lift this guard out of the way for easier access for cleaning. And then over here on this side again, these little metal bars normally supported a little tray to catch the sliced meat or whatever you were going to slice. And then the tray here, where you put the slab of meat you want to slice up, this thing will flip over so you can do larger pieces, extremely large pieces, just by laying them underneath it, and then smaller pieces like that. And over here on the front, this is a spring-loaded lock to hold this back because this is spring-loaded. See if I can give you a picture of that without hurting myself here. There. It just slides over on its own. And each time you push the handle, it spins the blade. Now if you want to sharpen the blade on this thing, it's got this built-in sharpener. So you pull this lever and then trying to do this with one hand, you lift up the sharpener, you spin it around, then it'll drop down into position, and then as you can see over here, there's a couple of wheels that you just press up against the blade as you're operating the mechanism, and it'll sharpen it for you, which is really kind of a cool feature. So let's see if I can get this back to its regular position. Okay, now the guard's back in place, and we're going to set this up. Let me put the camera down for a sec, and then I'm going to put a potato in there and show you how it slices. Okay, I've got a potato stuck in there. I would cut up a piece of meat, but I don't want to waste anything like that. So, and right now, oops, as you can see, it won't cut anything because there's no thickness set up on it. But if I dial this in, and let's move this down to real thin. Well, it's still too thick. Okay. Perfect slices every time. I'm going to make some chips later on with this thing. No power. Totally powered off hand power. Anyway, that's a look at my Berkel Model H hand-powered meat slicer. Kind of a cool machine. Have a great day, everybody. Mike out.